Greetings, welcome. My name is Prince Genesis. I've been deeply saddened by the poverty that exists on the streets of downtown Los Angeles. My heart goes out to the people. Please join us in a journey into the nights on Skid Row. We must gather things, many things vital to the survival of these people's lives. Food, clothing, water, toothbrush, and many other useful things. But that's enough talk. We must go now. We have a lot of work to do. We are in downtown Los Angeles. Come here to meet with this person.
I know people that have multi-million-dollar businesses and got tired of responsibility and just walked out of the office one day and never went back and decided to live downtown on the streets. Don't use drugs, don't do nothing, just got tired of all the hassle with the money and the people begging and the family stealing and just walked away from everything.
My God.
And then you have people, the young kids that's out here that's been sexually abused by maybe family members or babysitters, whatever, and they turn to the streets and use drugs because the parents don't seem to understand, you know.
But I come over here and I see in the YouTube and different things that have a lot of problems in the Skid Row downtown. And this is why I come over here with my people, and we're driving out and we're looking things. And I brought many things for the people, flashlights and food and all these different kind of things that are vital for the survival of the people. Some tarps, some bags, maybe some cash too for buy things, and the Jack in the Box to buy some things. I will come talk with you over here, the other side, and we will talk to you later. This, you can say goodbye to the cameras.
No tacos.
What would you like? Chicken sandwich?
2 chicken sandwiches and egg. 2 chicken sandwiches cold.
2 chicken sandwiches cold. Cold?
2 chicken sandwiches cold.
Coke.
I wasn't sure if she wanted a drink or she wanted drugs. On the street, many people using the drugs.
Coke.
No, we don't do drugs.
Okay, Coke.
I don't do drugs.
Coke.
You know, my mother once said, if you do drug, you never stop the drug. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. So don't do the Coke. Do the chicken sandwich. This is okay.
Okay.
This is good. Okay. We're gonna get chicken sandwich for her. 2 chicken sandwiches.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. We must go.
I was shocked when I entered the restaurant to see many homeless people waiting for food.
I want to order 100 tacos. 100 tacos, at least. We need to take this food for the people on the streets.
Yeah.
Yes. Many poor people on the street here.
Yeah, especially under the freeway. 29 with 30 cents.
Okay. Steve. Thank you, friend.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Welcome.
What is your name again? Was
Mike.
Mike?
Yes.
Very nice. What do you do for the living?
I'm on disability.
On disability?
Yeah, I have schizophrenia.
Your schizophrenia. I've heard of this disease. Schizophrenia, like sometimes you go like crazy a little bit.
It's like you hear voices and you have false belief systems and things set up, like you believe that you can fly or something, you know.
Something like that?
Yeah.
You have to take a medication for these things?
Yeah. They have medication for it.
You take it or no?
Yeah.
You do? Because you look good to me. You
Yeah.
don't look like schizophrenic to me. But
Yeah.
you know, I guess You can't tell, but do you sometimes you get like voices too?
Yeah, I hear voices all the time.
As I was speaking with this homeless man, I noticed that schizophrenia is actually very common in the streets of downtown Los Angeles. Hearing many voices in your head telling you different things such as religion, sex, drugs, to do things. It blows my mind to think that the voices in his head
You're supposed to be a
can
girl?
tell about
Yeah.
being the Antichrist.
Just weird things that
You were supposed to. Do you feel like you were supposed to be a girl?
no.
You look like a man, but
Yeah.
you have a nice eyes. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. So how did you figure out everything?
The voices in his head
Well, I
talking
just
about
looked into
religion
it,
and
you know,
becoming the
a
Antichrist
little bit of education.
is just amazing to me to hear these things.
So you defeat that. Now you know that you're not the Antichrist.
Right.
Okay. But tell me something crazy. Like somebody got shot here before?
Yeah, there's been plenty of that. I never catch that sort of thing though. I never see it.
You
So,
hear about these things?
Yeah, I hear about it and I see the aftermath of it sometimes.
You've seen blood?
Yeah, I've seen blood on the ground, like splattered and just spread all over. It's
Oh my God. All right. So we say goodbye to the camera now. Thank you.
Bye.
We're gonna deal with the tacos, and I will give you something, or you can buy some food or something.
okay.
Like that. And you're also welcome to get the tacos.
Okay.
If you love tacos.
After I
Yeah,
spoke
when
with this
the
homeless
tacos
man,
coming,
behind him was another homeless man, waiting to speak with
this
me
man here,
and
big
hoping
thing.
for
Show
some food.
everything. Come on, you're the man. No, that's it. That looks like a scars.
Sure.
Have you been you a fighter?
No.
And how you got all this like stab?
I just
stomach?
doing work. Cleanups and stuff. Wow. I do all it.
That's crazy. So you go just like this, and you go to work like this.
Yeah. So I'm a bum on the street. Really, I just try to get cheese.
Just to try to get some money,
You have to eat.
get some food.
Yes, you have to eat every day.
Because we're gonna get.
For people like you and me, this is something very basic and easy.
That's not
But
a
for
problem.
people like this homeless,
Then,
it's a struggle every
Just one,
day
like I was
just to
talking
get
my
food.
friend Mike. Living on these streets, I come here. I see this for my first time. This is disturbing to me. How the people have to live. I'm here hoping that the people will see this. They will watch this show, and they will come to help. That is what we're trying to do. And if we need to get more money from the government, if we need to get their homes shelter for free, people come and buy beautiful tents everywhere nice, and they have some kind of a system where that city can live like that but live clean. Patricia told me that there are so many rats everywhere by the tents, everything like that. How did you end up living in these places?
Just I got out of prison and I was lazy and I went to the street.
What did you go to jail for?
I just realized there are criminals on the street that made the choice to be living on the street.
Rape charge? And she set you up for rape? How much time did they?
8 years they ended up doing.
8 years you did prison for this.
They all through prison were looking just spiritually, knowing I was innocent.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good.
This woman came to me, homeless and hungry. She was willing to eat anything, from starvation for many days.
Oh, anything?
I was very happy to get food for her. She was willing to eat anything.
I would like very much. Very much.
I'm drinking right now.
So we're buying the tacos.
Okay?
You like tacos?
Yes.
We will give you some good tacos. Very,
Okay.
very hot too.
Good.
What happened to your eye? This one somebody pushed to you?
Somebody hit me. Let me look. Somebody looked up at me.
So what? Somebody?
They hit me a couple times. Right outside the motel there. And a Negro. Small fry and Coke.
You have hamburger. They sell a hamburger, small fry with the Coke. Then after you sit with us.
Sure.
That sounds like a plan to me.
All
Very
right.
good. Very good.
anything else?
No, that's it. The drink for you.
Okay.
You like ice?
Yes.
Okay.
And Dr. Pepper.
Ice Dr. Pepper. I got it. Here, JT, please keep this receipt and let me
I
get
invited
the
her
drink.
to my table in order to learn more about her life, about what she's been through, what type of abuse.
This one is a Coke. They don't have Dr. Pepper. It's out completely.
Okay.
So
Oh, all right.
I make for you this one. Okay. You like queen today, huh? You look like my princess in my country. Yes, very good. Okay, you can drink. Taste. You like?
After 30 minutes of preparation, the food is ready for the homeless people.
Should we count everyone one by one? No. I'm just kidding. The man Ethiopia. Very good man. Very blessed man with the God.
Bless everybody. No more.
Some people did not want to have their face on the film, in fear that their family may see them.
Give the please one. And then tomorrow you coming here?
In the morning, yeah.
We coming.
Salam alaikum.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. You helped me a lot.
Okay.
Where are you going to be? On YouTube?
YouTube, yes. Checking there maybe like one or two. Look for Night on Skid Row
Yeah.
with the Prince Genesis.
Bless. God bless you.
Bless you, bless you,
Bless you.
bless you.
One love.
Peace. The Middle East. I always say peace in the Middle East.
I'm not going across the street.
After speaking with this nice woman, I could not believe how things changed when we exited the restaurant. It's like the dark side came out of her.
That's exactly right. This is a chicken.
Go ahead, take it home.
No, this is a burger.
Now forget it.
Oh, you spit my face. Oh my
I spoke with
goodness.
this woman for some time.
What happened?
As I spoke with other homeless people inside the restaurant,
I don't want
she
to
became
take it
very
home,
angry.
man.
I don't
What
understand.
happened? You're angry. Why are you angry? I don't understand it. JT, stay with me. What happened? I bought everything for you.
Forget it.
I could not believe,
I bought
after
everything
purchasing the food for this woman, that she no longer wanted to eat it. She was very angry for some reason.
I don't want it.
What, so I just gonna put this on the floor? For you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay? You're very welcome.
Hell yeah. Get
I was
out.
very, very surprised how she was acting at this time. I approached her to find out more about the situation.
Are you talking to us? Are you talking to us? Or who are you talking to? I don't understand. I'm Prince Genesis. I come to help the people. I don't understand.
Never mind.
She was acting very
Sorry
erratic.
if, we offend you.
She was scary, but I needed to find out more about the situation. I wanted to find out and understand why she was so upset with me. If we offended her in some way,
Alright.
Okay, listen.
I wanted her to accept my apologies.
Can you do like this for me?
Well,
Can you say, I accept?
I'm
Okay, thank you so much.
welcome.
Very, I
Get welcome.
don't understand what is Rascal. I want happy. I want you happy, not angry.
If there was something that we did that offended her, I wanted her to accept my apologies.
Is this your son? No.
I'm proud of him.
Maybe if you put, somebody will help you. Maybe. I think so. This is a good way to collect the money and the food. Yeah, good. This is a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I brought this help to you very much. I pray for you to be the help.
It was time
with
now
the
to
good
feed
food
many other
and,
homeless people
and
around the
everything,
restaurant.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you want. All right. Peace to you.
It was a pleasure to meet Patricia again outside the restaurant. waiting for some
Trying to
food.
keep your figure?
No.
It was also a pleasure to meet her boyfriend as well.
Whoever who sees this man has a spirit of an angel.
Spirit of an angel. I love this man.
I was very impressed at this man who took a normal bicycle and turned it into something like a piece of art. No matter the conditions that he was living in, he still used his abilities to make something of a
This is his
masterpiece.
bike here. I want everybody to see this. From my country, every country. This is the most beautiful bike. This is like a reindeer.
No matter being homeless, still he had
This is
the
like a
passion.
sleigh. You got that headlight. This is like Christmas. This light system. Flash. This flashing. Oh my God! This. Come look at this. It's backup camera. This is security camera. We have in one of my buildings. I love it. This is beautiful.
After seeing
We
this
go
man's beautiful
buy him
creation,
some stuff
I
in
wanted
the
to buy him
7-Eleven.
something very special to eat.
This called how you say burritos? Yeah. This handmade.
I don't know, I'm not sure, but...
Because like we don't have in my country like this.
Oh, okay.
But I was looking like which one can I get? Like what is
my favorite is this one here. This one here? Yeah.
As I spoke to this worker here at the store, I wanted to get the point to him that these homeless people are real people.
some food, something? I got tacos, but you want to get some chips and something? That's it?
I offered this man some food, but I gave him also some money so that he can eat tomorrow as well. I was shocked, only wanted a soda. I was willing to buy him anything in the store.
This man here, he looking for something. So, what is your name? Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson? This is Michael Jackson.
We try and help you.
Some people try to escape the reality of their lives on the streets and being homeless by becoming a different personality. This man thought he was Michael Jackson.
So Michael Jackson, but you never did anything.
They say I'm perfect, but there's a lot of
I noticed many times the police officers were very close by to the homeless people. Unfortunately, it was not always for the right reasons.
In many cases, plays out in business. There are certain areas.
I wanted this man to understand that the only important thing in life is to be yourself. In Los Angeles, there are many people that try to be something that they are
This
not.
movie star, you don't have to be this rich person. God wants you to be His child.
Okay.
You understand?
I remember I've been given in, and okay.
Okay, so we understand.
Of course.
Michael Jackson.
And I had to write music. Your king in the machine. He said to walk. He said this turn.
Now it was time for me to see different areas of Skid Row. It was time to meet other people in other neighborhoods.
What type of stuff you like? Very many things. We have hats and socks and gloves and so many different things. I put this one here. I like to give everything.
I seen many different types of people here in Skid Row. Some were very calm and very respectful.
Like a beanie or a glove or a tarp or.
Others were very
We
violent.
do have some cheap stuff like that.
And I did not understand this, but I wanted to find out. After speaking to the police officer, he notified me that somebody was killed in this alley just a week ago. I was wondering how the police react to these homeless people during times of violence and killings. Do they react at the same time that they would for a regular person? When I first seen this man coming down the alley, kicking all the trash and pushing the cart, I was a little scared. He looked very violent, and I told my bodyguard to stay close.
My name is Prince Genesis. What is your name?
After speaking with this man for only a few seconds, I could see that he was not a bad
But
person.
why are you kicking these things? Why this stuff happening here?
I don't like trash in the street, and I'm upset right now.
Look, from now on, just use the heart. Don't listen to the head, because sometimes he's lied to you. You understand?
He lies all the time. I
understand
hear
that.
voices and he's always lying.
I understand.
He tells the truth too, though, but he tricks me.
But this.
He tells me like, "Oh, they're talking about you," and I'm like, "Who?" And he'll be like, "You know who?" And I'm like, "Man, leave me alone. I don't need to hear that." I mean, he's been telling me since I was a kid.
Don't listen to that.
Since I was like 7 years old, I've been hearing this dude.
Hearing the voices, and they don't give medication for this.
No, I don't receive medication right now.
No.
It was very interesting to
How
me
do we? There's no way
that
to
people
clean
that
the
have
street,
been
huh?
through so
I
much,
wanted to come
so
to
much
the dome
hardships,
like this,
are still trying to stay positive and clean up the
cleaning
streets.
everything, but
I usually clean it up myself. That's what I'm doing right now. When I'm upset, I try to be positive and I kick all this trash to the
So when
side.
you're upset, you
be
kick
po-
all the trash to the
I stay
side.
positive, yeah. I kick things to the off the street.
He was just trying to clean up here.
Like all this wood I got, I found it in the middle of the street right here on Olympic, and I'm going down the street. I'm kicking the wood out of the street because cars can run it over, you know.
It's very nice.
I used to drive a car, yeah. I appreciate the community.
I bring this.
Sometimes I go real.
I was walking with my new friend back to my car to get some things for him.
Which one is that? The shoes?
Yeah, mine smell. I gotta wash them.
What's the driver's shoes?
Okay, my bad.
The good things? The bag. A lot of people like to carry
Yeah,
things.
laundry bag, cool. Thank you, brother.
Laundry bag. This is another cool one, the G-Tech.
Oh yeah, I need a flashlight. They stole my backpack and everything. They stole my phone.
They took
I
everything?
need a phone too.
Now I don't look through this. We do have. All right.
Alright, this is what I wanted.
New socks, brand new.
Yeah, I wash my socks at least. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I need socks bad, man.
I make them nice for you. Look.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
And then we got a bunch of things, gloves, and I don't know. I mean, you wanna take this thing?
Sure. I can use all these things. If not, I'll pass them to somebody.
The chips and more beef jerkies and duct tape, towels, hand towels. Right?
Such a blessing, man. Thank you. Thank you, Almighty. Thank you, Lord, for this wonderful
God is definitely bless you, and I see what you do for people.
When I met this man here, I realized how much music impacts the lives of the homeless people. It raises their spirits and keeps them feeling much better.
We have 80 tacos for my man Nick here, because this man is here to help the people on the streets.
I'm here to bless folks, not curse. I'll be a leader what's right, not follow.
He's the leader, not the follower.
Speak up when I see something that I don't like, that I believe is un-American, and I'd like to speak up for folks because a lot of folks, they're weak and they don't know how to speak up for themselves.
Basically,
That's not wrong with that being
Many
weak.
people on the streets do try to work for their money. They will clean rims, windshields, many different things. Because $1 to them is $1.
Wait. Don't worry about that. Don't worry, my friend. Take care. Take this money. Don't worry. No. It's no problem. No problem. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Huh? I like the work. I appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it. I know.
I said, if you get a doctor, you want him to be what? A specialist.
That's right.
And what you're
That is right.
ailing for.
That's exactly right.
Everybody needs a specialist. So whatever work that you do.
Very nice party. This is a Lexus
Coming up. You know what I mean? Because their ego and
coming up.
there's not more than that out here.
So,
I see this man.
Yes, I did.
His whole face was tattooed. Unfortunately, many people will judge him for this. I could see his heart. This was a good person.
It says Jeremiah?
Jennifer.
As we were walking through the streets of Skid Row, I noticed many debris, trash everywhere, shopping carts, wood pieces. I was very interested to see how these people live. I wanted to see inside of their house. I can't believe how these people can take many things from all over the streets and put it together and make something like a home, something they can feel somewhat safe and
This
secure.
is like a concrete.
This is one of these.
Do the police bother you? They
It
bother
was
you?
very sad to find out that these people have to worry about not only people robbing them, but also the police harassing them. But the worst part is to think people actually live in these places. This is uninhabitable.
It's like you cleaning. You sleep right here? Yeah. Okay. If you need more food, I come here, over here. Should we just give the tacos, all the tacos?
All the tacos.
Okay, I have about 20 tacos. Okay. Okay. If you can give to some people, maybe your friends or something. Okay, my brother. Appreciate it. Okay. God be with you.
In downtown Los Angeles, there is no discrimination. Black, white, Mexican. Homeless is homeless. They work together in a community to try to help each other.
I love tacos. How you can say in your language? Mad tacos? Or to say I love tacos. My friend, okay. This is a hot taco. We get it. Take what you need, because we need to give for a lot of people. But if you need 2, you take 2. If you, yes, está bien.
Está bueno.
Need 3.
Como quiera. 3. Gracias a Dios.
Okay. My friend.
Dios lo bendiga. All right, hermano.
I see you.
Oh, that'll be fine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
This is from the gourmet. Take us to the people, and we will help more people. Okay, so definitely. JT, please.
I met my new friend Flash, who was my guide to show me many places in downtown Los Angeles.
Look, can you bring for me the tarp? I need to keep this man from the water.
Oh, this is nice.
This is a good one, and this is full size.
Yeah.
This is
Wonderful.
9 foot
Wonderful.
by 11.
I went with my new friend Flash to his place.
Okay, this is
I wanted to make sure to close everything and make sure it was secure for him, so he did not lose the small things that he had. Finally, I get my chance to clean up the streets here with Flash. He was nice enough to lend me his broom.
I don't look at that.
one more taco because this is good for you, and
Oh, I've hit the mother
my
load.
bodyguard here.
This is the mother load.
Thank you. Then we're helping the people. That's what we're doing. We going to do the things.
Yeah.
Also the food. We see in one place rat.
I seen rats in many different places, even inside the people's homes. I cannot believe how the government can let the people live like this, and these conditions are unacceptable.
That is people. A lot of people they don't know this. You understand? Don't be afraid. Everything's okay. This is don't be scared for this.
My heart was broken when I seen these two young people on the streets. This shows that homelessness has no age. On this block in downtown Los Angeles, it was full of so many homeless people, so hungry in need of food. I cannot even remember how many people I fed that night. I want these people to know that they are not alone, that there are people like me out there who have hearts for them, who care for them, who have love for them. They should not feel like they don't have a voice in this world. They're homeless, but they're people. Because so many of these homeless people are judged, but animals do not judge. They find a little bit of hope and happiness. These people are good people, many of them, and they just need a little bit of help. And I hope that you can feel this too, and feel the pain and help in this movement.
You need to share. This bag is full of food and things. Take these things, the pads. Okay. Good goodie bag. This is gonna be party night. This is the hat. Okay. This is the gloves. Okay. Bread. This is a special. I come to you. That's okay. You no need to run. I come to you. No need to run. You are very fast runners.
Yeah.
Yeah. You used to be in the track and field.
Yeah, I did. I hiked and everything too. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Thank you so much.
One of the saddest things that I've seen in downtown Los Angeles is the people are locked into a system that has virtually no chance of getting out. Many of these homeless people do not talk with their family members because they are embarrassed to be on the streets. One of the biggest issues that I noticed on the streets of downtown Los Angeles is the fact that anything valuable is not secure. I see with my own eyes the violence and theft that happens on these streets. Right in front of me, this man lost everything that he owned, everything that he had inside of his tent.
Get this, JT.
I need help you.
JT, come, quick, stop this fight.
My concern for these two people were not to fight because the police, somebody might call them. And if the police come, they are both going to be taken to jail. This is the last thing that I wanted for them. Tents, bicycles. These are very valuable on the street. It is crazy that over something so simple to us, such as a bicycle or a tent, is so important to them that they will fight or even kill for it. It was very hard for me to help them to understand how important it is for them to stick together on the streets. Fighting over things such as this is not beneficial to either one of them.
You need money?
Finally, they understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You took the bike for sale?
I steal bicycles.
This is what happened.
It was very challenging to me to make these people understand that they are not enemies, that they should be friends, they should help each other. They are both in the streets, homeless, with nothing. This is the time for them to band together, to be like brothers, to be partners in this life.
You heard it?
Please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Before I left the Skid Row, I wanted to make sure that this man, his house was built.
Thank you. You don't have to.
The new home that I got for him, I helped him put it together with my own hands.
This is your new place.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And let me look at it. Wow, I'm in heaven now. Hey guys, I'm gonna have 4 people here now. Oh wow.
Seeing him inside this tent was more valuable to me than anything else in this world.
Oh my God.
Can I come visit?
Oh yeah, you can come visit. You can step it in, sir. Maybe that's a good luck for me. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
This brought so much joy to his heart.
Thank you.
And it brought even more joy to my heart as well, to see him in his new home. I will never forget that feeling, and I will never forget that night, the night on Skid Row.